Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the previous video, we did the Foreign Land and Sky paralogue, and it was pretty fun. Which is the last one that we had. I don't know if it's the last one in general or last one just for now, until next month starts. But anyway, I also did a mission off, so let's see if this Dark Merchant has.
Will this one do? It's all. 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 Will this one? It's all. Will this one? It's all yours. Take it.
Do you sell dried fruit? Does not look like you do.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, you don't
Come
sell
back
items.
soon.
You just sell that stuff.
Hey, welcome.
Dried fruit?
Come again.
Shit.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes?
I need to buy all these to
I
get
think
all the
Return
fish
soon,
once the
please.
time comes.
Here's my thought.
Welcome. Please come again.
I might have to look up where to find dried fruit. My guess it's gonna be from the garden. Yeah, I was right. I need to do vegetable seeds. I don't know if I have.
Hello
I mean,
there.
I should, but let's just make sure. You're not the one that sells
Return
seeds.
soon, please.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye. A pleasure to you have a good eye. A pleasure
There
to
we
come
go.
again.
Well, I'll do that next week, so. Alright,
Professor?
let us just go around and, oh, I probably should watch the supports first. Actually, I think all the supports I have are people for... No, not all of them, I think, are going to be ones that max out, so... Growing out my hair was not intentional. I was busy with other things in life, so I never thought I'd cut it. It hurts that others think I grow my hair to be fashionable. It looks good on you. It actually does. I think Ferdinand with long hair looks good. Alright, let's watch some supports here. Alright, Hanuman and Edelgard.
Professor Hanneman, I owe you an apology.
Whatever for? I'm not bothered by you investigating my past.
Ah, so you knew. You're right. I'm afraid I found it difficult to quell my doubts.
What happened? It was over 20 years ago. I suppose you had just barely been born, now that I think on it. My younger sister was afflicted by a disease of the heart, and she met with an early
Aw,
death.
that's sad.
It is easy to lay blame for such things, but I considered crests themselves to be the root cause.
Your father bore a major crest, and both you and your grandfather inherited minor crests. Your sister was born without one, but as the daughter of a family in which crests are prevalent, others saw potential in her. That's why she was married off to a certain noble whose influence was waning. He was undoubtedly desperate for power. But no matter how many children she bore him, none manifested a crest. She fell from her husband's favor and was mistreated, ultimately leading to...
As an up-and-coming Crest scholar at the time, I knew only despair. What
Wow.
was the use of my research if I could not even save my own sister?
That's why you abandoned your position in the Empire and came to Garreg Mach.
My sister is far from the only victim. Many noblemen have done the same to their own wives, and I despise them for it. So my quest began. I would unlock the secrets of crests, make them available to any who desired. If I achieved my goal, the nobility would be rendered obsolete.
That's
and
an
my
interesting
sister
goal.
could finally rest peacefully. However, all these years later, I am still far from achieving my goal.
A world in which anyone can bear a crest. That's not so different from a world with no crests at all.
Quite right. And that is why I have chosen to fight by your side.
That's an
I
interesting
cannot
one.
say what lies in your past, yet I have seen your ideals and witnessed the power of your two crests. I feel certain that you too are a victim of this world, just like my dear sister.
Professor Hanneman, please say no more. I've made peace with my past. Now I look only to the future, to the world we're fighting to create.
Very well.
Very well.
But if you will allow it, there is one more thing I would like to say on the subject. When I look at you, I am reminded of my sister, and also of my own youth. Though I could not save my sister back then, I am different now. I can support you and lend you my abilities. I will fight for your cause in whatever way you need.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me.
Aw, that's a nice
Your
one.
knowledge and your experience are both invaluable. And your passion, too. I welcome your support. And in turn, I will do my best to earn the trust you have placed in me.
That was a good one. I like that one. Alright, last one for LD.
Something on your mind, Edelgard? This may not be the best place to sit and think. An archer might try to take a lucky shot at you.
Right you are. I appreciate your concern. In here, I'm trapped in a whirlwind of political affairs. I just needed to escape for a moment to get some fresh air.
I understand completely. May I ask what was on your mind? I'd like to help.
To be honest, I still can't forget what you told me before. I don't want you to misunderstand and think I'm against everything the Church represents. There's good there, buried in the corruption. Still, I find it extremely difficult to step back and accept the good, overlooking all the rest. For the world to start anew, it's necessary for the nobility system and the Church of Seiros to both be completely crushed.
Perhaps. I suppose that might be the only way for you to achieve your goals.
I believe so. But then I think about people like you, who are devoted to the goddess. People who are unlike the others, who are willing to fight for themselves rather than leaving everything in the hands of a higher power. When I achieve my aim, I'll be crushing your emotional and spiritual support. Yet despite all that, you're still here, still supporting me.
Don't worry yourself about that, Edelgard. People are always weaker than you think, but never as weak as you expect. The goddess is our silent foundation. She watches over our every step, but never gets directly involved. You, on the other hand, want to support us with your
Treasure
own
Planet
flesh
was a good
and blood,
movie. Watch it.
to push us forward toward a better future. As it were, some problems require drastic measures. I believe you know that better than anyone. It takes strength to take those measures. That's why you inspire people. You're probably why some of them get out of bed in the morning.
You're too kind.
Now, I've just been around a bit longer than you, that's all. While we're on the subject, Yes, the goddess does supply me with emotional support. But so do you, whether you know it or not.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said, my dear. Just what I said.
Ugh, now I'm blushing. Let's change the subject, shall we?
As you wish. I think I've said quite enough as it is.
Nice. All right, Hubert and Ferdinand. I'm excited to see how your guys' final one goes.
Hello, Ferdinand. Wait, that aroma.
Your nose is as sharp as ever, Hubert. Yes, it is a bag of fresh coffee beans.
Why did you buy coffee? You said you don't care for it.
My stance has not changed. Drab, bitter, with that muddy texture. If I have even a sip, my hands start to tremble.
Rather harsh. What are you doing with it then?
Well, you see, but wait a moment. What is that? Is that an imported tea from the East?
It is indeed. Keen eyes.
Flaunting my favorite drink right in front of me. And you do not even drink tea. Fiendish. It is for Edelgard, I assume.
Before I answer that, I would like to know what you are doing with the coffee.
Well,
Is it a gift? Perhaps for someone you fancy?
A gift, yes. For you.
Who is the unlucky... Did you say for me? This coffee is a gift for me. Have I heard you correctly?
Yes, that is what I said. A noble does not go back on his word. Just take it.
I should decline.
Why?
The thought of receiving a gift from you, unbidden and unreciprocated, fills me with revulsion. Therefore, accept this tea as a gift from me.
From me? Are you certain? I would hate to deprive the intended recipient of such a fine tea.
That would be difficult to do, since I bought it with you in mind.
Oh, in that case, thank you. What? You were planning to give this to me all along?
That is what I said.
Really? Only one thing to do. We must take a tea break.
Very well. But tea is not what I will be drinking.
Of course. I will make you some coffee.
Then I will prepare the tea.
That was a sweet one. That was sweet. I'm actually curious. Oh, yes. So Hubert is fully done as well, so that's good.
Hubert?
That's good.
I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation.
An astute observation.
I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear. By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty. Your past, full of hardship, your unwavering determination, your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
Everyone wants to just get fucked in this game. They just want to get fucked. They just gotta fuck.
I must thank you for lending your expertise to the aid of Her Majesty, Hanneman.
Your gratitude is wasted on me, Hubert. I choose this situation entirely because it benefits me. I could carry out my research anywhere, of course, but that is, as they say, beside the point.
Is that so?
Hubert, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Depends what it is.
It concerns your father.
Then no, absolutely not.
Oh, by all means, cover your ears and run out of the room. I'll still speak the words, for I feel that I must. Your father, the Marquis of Vestra, well, rather the former Marquis of Vestra, was a selfless man. He was practical and never sought power for the sake of power. In that respect, you and he are rather alike. Do you think such a man would so easily betray his emperor, even if led astray by the Prime Minister?
Clearly, yes. That's exactly what he did. He played a large part in the assault on the palace, personally spearheaded the Emperor's capture. The thought of those treacherous arms reaching out for Her Majesty is truly upsetting.
Agreed. Facts are facts. The palace walls are stuffed with countless truths, all of them concealed by the stones and mortar of fact. I hoped you would have the capacity to see the unfettered truth, but I fear that where your father is concerned, your eyes may see only what you wish them to see.
I'll take that under advisement.
Feel free to ignore me. I know full well I have my own blind spots. It's just, I believe your father had something he was trying to protect. Bearing a stain on his honor, being purged by his own son, all in the name of protection.
All
I
in the
speak
name of
from knowledge,
protection.
as someone who failed to protect something I held dear.
Let's say you're right. Suppose he did it to protect something he cared about. It doesn't matter. Doesn't change his actions or my judgment of them. My father was a traitor to House Rasvelg, and he deserved what he got. That was me protecting something I care about.
Ah, I can see the right of that. You have chosen your own path, Hubert. Continue protecting what you wish to protect, and I shall support you from the bottom of my heart.
Okay. That one was fine. Not the greatest, not the worst, but that's one I'm very interested in.
All finished. Time to go. You really must stop sneaking up on me, Shamir.
And what if I don't? I can take you.
Maybe. Either way, it's a waste to fight an ally.
We're allies now? I guess I should be more careful with you. Are you sure it was right to kill them? I believe your mistress told you to let them go.
That is exactly what I will say I did. But leaving them alive would have been a mistake. I did what had to be done.
Is that so? Maybe you're not just some sycophant. It takes guts to disobey a direct order.
Hells yeah, it does.
Lady Edelgard's time is rightfully occupied with a great deal of concern and contemplation. Her affairs are of far greater consequence than a trifle like this. Much rests on the decisions she makes. But little details of this kind happen to be my area of expertise, so I simply handle them. Better that than to burden her with needless debate.
Logical through and through, aren't you?
That is how I do things.
I like people who are thorough.
You seem quite thorough in your methods as well.
As a rule, I am.
Huh.
Regarding decisions, I planned on leaving Fodlan after completing my contract. But now I'm starting to think I might stay here.
Stay here. I'm forced to wonder what your intentions might be.
I have no ulterior motives. I've just grown a little fond of you.
Excuse me? You've what?
She just says it so casually.
Someone so intelligent, you're very dense. It's not just about you, though. I've learned to like Lady Edelgard and most everyone else here as well. I wouldn't mind staying on to work as your specialist.
I want you to fuck me, Hubert. Fuck me, Hubert.
Perhaps we should wait until after the war to discuss it thoroughly.
Fair. But you owe me, remember?
Not much I can say to that, is there?
Everyone wants to fuck everyone else. Everyone wants to fuck everyone.
Come on, sell it to me!
Huh? What's going on here? Hey, stop that! Can't you see he's not interested?
We're just talking business here, now move it along!
Oh, I just thought it looked a little... Actually, now I'm curious. What kind of business are you conducting? I've been told I have a keen eye for appraisal.
Just trying to buy a sword. I told him to name his price, but he won't give it up.
Any price? You must be able to afford anything your heart desires. But did you consider that he might have a good reason not to sell it? Maybe it's a family heirloom, or simply his favorite sword.
No one asked for your appraisal, now move it! Or are you looking for trouble?
That is quite enough! You would dare threaten a woman? I will not permit such ungentlemanly conduct.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello, Ferdinand. Do you have an opinion on all this?
Behind me, milady! I will protect you!
She's like, what now?
Who are you? You looking for trouble too?
Keep your distance, gutless knave. I just cleaned my sword, and if I maim you, I will have to clean it again. Neither of us wants that, so I suggest you leave at once.
Ah, forget it. You're not worth my time.
Thank you so much.
Just standing here.
You saved me there.
Well, that is taken care of.
Well,
Are you hurt, Mercedes?
why did you not want to sell the sword?
Hurt? No, I'm fine. We were only talking.
Ah, I am glad. I do not abide uncouth behavior. Stopping it is my duty as a noble.
This is definitely one that makes more sense if it was done as a younger ones. Alright, this one I'm interested in.
Ah, Marianne. Praying to the goddess?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yes.
Excellent. So persistent in your devotion. I quite admire that about you.
Oh, no. It's not like that.
No need for false modesty. I hardly know anyone with more piety.
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
Wait a moment.
Oh, yes? Did you need something?
I freaking
I
love
have a
Marianne's
suggestion.
portraits.
I have been meaning to tell you about it for a while. Have you ever considered projecting more confidence? Your every word is laden with pessimism and devoid of enthusiasm. To gain
You must
the
speak
trust
for
of
the
commoners,
diaphragm.
You must appear self-assured at all times.
I have no need to earn the trust of the common people as a noble. All I want is to live a quiet life and to not be a bother to anyone. I dare not hope for anything beyond that.
But you're the only daughter of the esteemed Margrave Edmund. Regardless of what you hope for, You must concede that you have inherited certain responsibilities by virtue of your birth.
If that's the case, then I don't care to be a responsible person. Farewell.
One would think she does not wish to be a noble.
Maybe she doesn't want to. Because she doesn't. Really, Alois.
Okay, I
But
must
Alois
drop
will
off these
look
papers
Petra.
with Bernadetta. I'm not sure how to go about this. She's as timid as a mouse, and that's when speaking to people her own age. She'll likely scream the second she sees me. Maybe this is a mistake. All that noise is going to frighten the other students.
Hi. Can I help you?
Ah, hello. I have some business with Bernadetta. I wasn't sure how to approach her.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but okay. What business do you have with Bernie?
I was supposed to deliver this, you see. Perhaps you can take it off my hands?
Right. Thanks for taking the time.
No trouble at all. Here it is.
Thanks. I'm going to head in now, if that's okay.
Whew, that's quite a relief. How kind of Bernadetta's friend, making that delivery for me.
Give it time. Give it time.
Wait a second. That was Bernadetta. But it couldn't have been. She spoke so normally. She didn't act frightened at all. In fact, she was quite friendly. Ouch! Oh, yes, it still hurts when I pinch my cheek, so I'm not dreaming. I'm glad the ordeal's done with, but now I feel terribly confused and a little worried. Meek little Bernadetta, what have they done to you?
I fucking love Bernie. God damn it.
Alois!
Alois.
Ah, who goes there? Oh, Petra, it's you. You appeared out of nowhere.
I got
I have a question to be asking you.
Sure, I don't mind. I'll answer your question.
You are always surrounded by people. When you speak, they smile. I feel envy. I want to know the secret to having a happy conversation.
Ah, you need a lesson on breaking the ice. That's a slippery subject, but I bet we can crack it.
She does not understand the puns. Because she literally thinks that you want to break
Let's
ice.
see. Well, the crucial thing is to start conversations. Be proactive about saying hello. Ask questions. Also, it might help to stop sneaking up on people.
Start conversations. Stop sneaking. I am understanding. Is there more?
I love
You can
Petra.
always try throwing in a joke to lighten the mood. The trick is to keep trying so you get practice. Put your best foot forward. And try not to put it in your mouth.
She does not
What are
understand
you
these things.
saying? Why are you laughing?
Oh, I just made a little joke.
A joke? Can you give me more explanation?
Put your best foot forward. That's an expression people say that means try as hard as you can. And putting your foot in your mouth doesn't really mean what it sounds like. When you put your foot in your mouth, you are saying something rude without meaning to. And so, what am I going on about? There's nothing worse than trying to explain a joke.
Nope. Petra's like,
Petra, you've gone awfully quiet. I suppose you've lost faith in me as a conversation tutor.
You are playing with your words. We do such things in Brigid, too. In Fodlan, you have a strange way of playing with a word's meaning. I am admiring of it.
You admire me? Oh, Petra, no need to say kind things out of pity. You didn't hurt my feelings.
Am I hurting them?
If you were sincerely complimenting me, then no. To think, you just started learning how to chit-chat, and you've already got a silver tongue. You really put your money where your mouth is.
but I'm poor and I don't have a silver
More
tongue.
laughing. This must be a complex technique for word playing.
Wait, what? Hold on a second. Time out. Time out. Where's Petra? Oh, I could talk to... Have I not talked to Byrne before? Or is something different now?
I've got a dream, you know. I don't know if it'll come true, but it's nice to hope. Remember when I went to Bridget with Petra? I drew a picture of some of the flowers I saw there. Next time, I want to go even farther. Maybe Dagda. Maybe even past that. I want to fill a whole book with drawings of the biggest plants I see. And the carnivorous ones especially. Oh, I hope I get the chance.
That's awesome. She added a little more dialogue because we talked... Because we did the mission. Does Petra do that? I'll know as soon as I find her. Wait, no, I just saw her. I just wanted to quickly check something out with her wardrobe. There's her mirror. Petra. Oh, she's up here.
Professor.
It was hard to tell, but I thought like... No, it was gone! I think. Yeah, I think in the cutscene with Alois, her bra strap or whatever the thing below her breast there, that was not like just the thing on her hip there. That was gone. Like, can I get it a little closer? Like, right, like that thing was gone, wasn't it? I'd have to re-look at it, but it looked like it was gone. So weird. Okay. Anyway, that's it for that. So. Mercedes and Annette, yay! Let's see there be a friend,
Okay,
be a
Mercy.
friend, be a
This time we're gonna
friend.
Be really good and get the supplies with no detours.
You're so good at sticking to a plan. I should leave the shopping to you. I'll stay out of your way and just browse.
Hey, that's not fair. I want to browse too.
Looks like you girls are having a good time.
Annie, is this a friend of yours?
I've never seen this person before. I'm sorry to be rude, but we're kind of busy.
Wait a minute. I think you're shopping with money you stole. But no need to worry your pretty little heads. I'm just gonna have to take it back for us common folk.
Step back, Mercy. This could get dangerous. Listen here, you. There's no way you can win against me. I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to. So just back away.
You think you can talk to me that way? I'm gonna...
Oh, the knights are coming.
And then Mercedes just punches him straight in the face and is like, that was tiresome.
This is far enough. We should be safe.
Yeah, we should be safe in the castle.
But what were you
Or
thinking?
whatever.
That sort of behavior isn't like you at all.
I thought you were in danger, Mercy.
Why does everyone think I'm in danger?
Actually blaming me for this? It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Why does everyone always think I can't handle myself? I think I can pretty much kill people too. I have done it, you know. I have murdered. These hands, they're stained with the bloods of our enemies. Ah! Freaking love Mercedes.
Mercy! I was just trying to protect you.
Oh, now I definitely need to see their things maxed out. I definitely need to see their thing maxed out.
Good morning, Lysithia. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush.
Cynthia's definitely kind of like the mother. I don't want to say motherly, but she's kind of motherly.
There we go.
In some ways.
Thanks.
also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examined myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry,
my hair
Lysithea.
always looks like this.
You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
And yet, that's what you're
I
doing
see.
to me.
Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
Oh, that was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Oh, jeez, thus she'll never go to the prom with me. Yeah, that wasn't as many as I thought there was. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's have a meal. Let's have 2 meals with... I kind of want to have meals with people to get together. Petra and Ferdinand still have one more thing. Oh, Petra and Ash do get together. Okay, good, perfect. That's great.
I would be liking that greatly.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
All right. Is there a way I can see people's motivations without having to, like, do anything? Like, I don't want to walk over to them and talk to them. Well, I need to change that. I need to have my baby as my close ally. I still need to level up my magic. Well... Nope, I didn't want roster. I wanted support. Guess no, Petra's already eaten. Could be Laurent and Ferdinand if they're fine. Or oh, Ferdinand's already well. He's not full, but alright, Lysithea, Alois, Raphael, Hanuman, and Leone. So Leone and maybe any of the other ones from the Golden Deer House. So well, she won't like it, but you know what, Raphael and Lysithea, just do that. They both like it, so.
This is delicious! My absolute favorite!
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Why should I worry? Why should I care? Yeah, I may not have it now. Whoa. I got streets side out there. Why should I worry? There's really nowhere else I can improve my... Oh, the choir, duh. That's an interesting one. What should I... It doesn't matter with motivation, so that's just more so of getting people closer together, so... Okay, Mercedes, she doesn't love it, but she'll do it. Lorenz and Dorothea, they still need to get their last one together, too.
Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Oh, perfect. Damn, okay. So I won't be able to get the dried fruit for this, but hey, let's watch their last... Oh, there's not their last support, it's their B rank. I thought I had their B rank,
Looking as lovely as ever today, Dorothea.
Oh, save it for your noble girls, Lawrence. I'm not in the mood.
I was only being polite.
And it really was quite wonderful to be so near your elegance. Now, if you'll please excuse me.
Now hold just a moment. I have tolerated quite enough of this impertinence. Not a word has escaped my lips to imply that you are anything less than a highly attractive woman. But I am the heir to a noble house. I have a duty. Thus, I am unable to engage in courtship with you. What is it about my circumstances that you seem to find so very amusing?
All of it?
You're no different from the men who flirted with me when I was in the opera.
As long as you're getting what you're after,
You don't much care what a woman wants, needs, or feels.
Damn!
That is truly what you think of me? I am afraid you have completely misunderstood.
Oh, have I? Do explain.
If noble status were my only priority, then I could be married 100 times over by now. But birthright is not sufficient for me. I am not looking merely for an accessory. Marriage is a relationship of mutual respect, support, and trust. If my wife and I are of the same mind and of the same worth, then together we can achieve anything. That is why I make overtures to so many ladies. I am in search of an ideal.
You're searching for someone who matches your vision of a perfect spouse?
Just like you, Dorothea.
So am I. And everyone else.
My standards are somewhat more exacting, but yes, I suppose on that point we are similar. Please understand that I'm acting with the best of intentions in search of a partner.
You're more serious than I thought. And so earnest, it's almost adorable. If you met a peasant girl and fell madly in love, would you be able to give her up? Break her heart?
I would have no choice. The worlds of the nobility and the common folk are simply too far apart.
But with this war, who
cannot
gives a
choose to
shit?
Abandon my duty merely for the sake of a fleeting emotion.
Lawrence, you're dangerously close to dedicating your life to the lie that nobility is something special. I hope you realize that before it's too late.
I mean, he kind of did in his last thing with me. He was like, yeah, I really shouldn't be caring much about between common folks and nobility. It should, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna marry anyone I want to. Damn it. Alright, now what? Guess to not squander my time, I can go freaking get shit from people. Teach me the ways of the armor, boy.
well...
Is this Leonie that's in here?
True. Don't you think... Sorry.
You teach
no
me
matter
anything? Can't hurt to always learn more about horses. I really, like... I feel like no matter... Like, not that it's a bad thing that she doesn't, but I just find it so weird. Like, it shouldn't matter. I feel like it should not matter for Leonie. Be like, oh, you're a man or a girl. Like, I feel like she would love to be with Gerald's kid regardless. So, but that's just me talking. Not again, there's nothing bad with her not wanting to be with the female bailiff, but it seems like it would make sense. That's like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'll be with you. You're Gerald's daughter. But then I guess that's the whole like, oh, she only cares about me because I'm Gerald's kid. But, who cares?
What of this? There's a stuff I never.
All right. Done. Leave the class. And we'll instruct manually, even though automatically doesn't sound like a bad thing at this point. Keep them together. They didn't get anything. All right, I need to get my best girl up here. All right, that's not what I wanted, but okay.
I still have.
Caspar. Wow, you suck at almost everything. Fuck. I have no idea what I'm gonna freaking point you in. Heavy armor, I suppose.
Thanks for your... Let's put... I'll get it.
Swords, I suppose. You know, you look more like an axe person. It's not a big deal. Ash.
This will be... This will... This...
Sylvain. So let's get your reason up to,
Wow.
C.
Still a... Wow.
Definitely see why it's like not hard, but like I can definitely see why it's like, man, oh my god, you girl, time for us to focus you on some other things.
That was... I appreciate...
I'm gonna have you focus on Bo and Raphael, maybe Ignatz, or not Ignatz, Lorenz. I already did you last time though. You're a magic person through and through, so...
This
Alright. Let's check the goals out. Guess I could change you up a bit. Doesn't have to be axes. That's really all you do. Reason and heavy armor. Why not? I guess that's fine. Ingrid. Let's get you off of the... Yeah, let's focus on that. Where's Linhardt? Let's see. Okay, he's doing... Oh, that's reason. I want him to know faith. Learn more faith stuff. Knowing is good that way. Ah, man. Come on. I guess you're fine. Alois. I guess everyone's fine for now. Begin the training.
Professor.
No! You already passed the level of a bishop. Hey, Shamir, I'm gonna give you some flowers, girl.
We did good out there.
Perfect.
Interesting.
How best to use this skill?
People did seminars? Why? I honestly see no reason for that. Let's explore. Actually, she's still trying to butt into that conversation, girl. You need to, like, not do that. Alright, let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. I haven't seen the Steven Universe movie. All you know is that that is a song. Alrighty.
Professor.
Ingrid and Raphael is a good one.
I appreciate any good.
Okay, who should I focus on? Okay, well, you and Lorenz could do that, but okay, you know what? Let's look at this. Who all? Leonie and Eloise. I know those two can get along, so. I want her to have something she likes, so. The one thing Eloise doesn't like, freaking. Well, he doesn't like it, or he doesn't love it, but. A lot of people hate this dish. Eloise and Leonie are indifferent to it, so. Perfect. There we are.
That looks delicious.
Oh my.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean the note don't matter anymore. I'm fucking everyone, so. I want to be helpful, but I lack a self-consciousness to do so. Is it okay for someone like me to be here, or should I just leave? Sometimes you want to help even if you can't. I didn't think they'd like that. Well. Probably should have picked the middle one. Why is Dorothea again? Why not? They're the only ones that really like this, so. Alright. Marianne, what can you teach me?
Even though when the god I knew.
Thanks, girl. Edelgard teach me something? Oh, I should talk to Hubert. Maybe he can teach me some dark arts. No, if anything, he'll teach me reason, so. I haven't found your dried vegetables. Well, I know where to find your dried vegetables, so. Finally, I got a great in one of these things. I think that's like... No, I've had greats and perfects before, but they're very rare for me for whatever reason.
Oh, how I profess to be in for.
That's another one for me. Sweet.
What of there's a I never.
Okay, that's weird. I think Mercedes can also teach me. That was like Scythia, but she's still someone I probably want to teach me
I've been that is
reason.
Beetle finish, but now.
Oh my god, what the hell is up with me? Mercedes. Where are you? Who's up there? Oh, Mercedes is in the room. Yeah. Damn. I thought I was still on the second floor. But I was not.
Having to push, but now.
Reason? But you teach me. Ah, well. I don't think a cutscene will happen. Didn't happen last. Oh, fuck.